En Fuego will rock you. En Fuego will rock you. And yes, I shall. That's right, peeps. We are back for another exciting edition of the Jaime and Fuego Rock Show. And I am as always, am your host, Senior Jaime and Fuego. That's right. What up, peeps? Que onda? It is a wonderful Wednesday, and I'm in a joyous mood, as if you can't tell from the rampant goofiness, and that's because my beloved United States men's national team, soccer for the uninitiated, but, at the restaurant where I work at, me and my cooks, we call it football real, because it is real football. It is the beautiful game. And I am also excited as I start this episode of my music show and talking deportes, or sports, for those who aren't so Spanish inclined, because my U.S. men's national team overcame a 2-0 deficit today to actually win 4-3 and extend their longest ever winning streak in the entire 100-plus years of this team to a staggering 12 straight victories. So on that note, I will immediately segue into music, but I just had to, make a joyful noise unto my beloved team. So yes, the purpose of this show normally, as opposed to just jumping right into sports stuff, this is a music show. This is a local music show, and it's something that I like to do when I'm not writing as the Phoenix Concerts Examiner for Examiner.com, and I like to show some love to local bands, and not just local bands from here in the AZ, our beloved desert, but also those who are playing a show this evening, so that basically whoever scopes out this segment can hear the music, say, hot damn, I actually want to get my butt out to that show, and they have a few hours with which to do that. So the band that is featured today is one that I just came across this afternoon after coming back from the restaurant, which is the day job. Most of us in the industry, whether we're musicians, writers, many of us are combinations of the two. That's the criteria category I would fall into. But yeah, we've all got our day jobs, but this is something I had to jump on right when I got finished, hopped on Reverb Nation, started scoping out who was playing tonight, and I actually came across a band, a very cool trio, and they hail from Levine, actually, and they do a nice, potent mix of, grunge and alternative, but with a modern, radio-ready slickness. And when I say radio-ready, that is not a bad term. I know that there's certain purists who would say, yeah, get on the radio, that's so corporate, blah, blah. I would honestly love to have music that I've created on the radio, because that means more people have the potential to hear it. And these guys are, perfect, a perfect fit for, either of the two local independents that I'm such a big fan of. The first being KUKQ, which is where when there was the End of the Edge, the beloved, independent radio station that I listened to all growing up, there was a mass exodus of a lot of the talent from that particular group of DJs, one of which being Craven Moorhead, who does the ska punk hour and did it for a number of years. That was how I was enlightened to so much, fantastic punk in my adolescence. And so yeah, KUKQ, awesome internet radio station, but if you're looking for something you can just easily get in your car without having to, implore your smartphone or internet ready, satellite radio, all that craziness. I actually have none of that. I stick predominantly to my World Wide Websy, but yeah, 93.9 KWSS, fantastic station. A couple buddies of mine have a show from 5 to 8, Monday through Friday on there, so shout out to Kevin Gassman, KG, and of course the always awesome Miss Cindy Love. But all of their different shows, TMI is great, Driving with Gas that I just mentioned is good, but yeah, 93.9 KWSS, this band that I'm about to mention, you need to take note if you haven't played them before, because they are super righteousness, and they go by the name of Interfate. And they are a trio from Levine, as I mentioned, and we are about to actually escort your ears to just some exceptional listening from them. And the track is called Bipolar. Unfortunately, I actually have a lot of experience, not personally, but with women of that nature. I'm not going to get into any of that, but yes, so this is Bipolar that we're all about to hear, and this is from Arizona's own Interfate. Escucha.
Now
Yes, it was my fate to discover their music today, and it was your fate as listeners to actually hear their awesomeness. Once again, everybody, that was Interfate, Arizona's own from Levine, and that was their song Bipolar. So pretty sweet stuff, as I had mentioned before. The production is slick. There's some youthful vigor to everything going down in the proceedings. Great guitar work, drums. I mean, seriously, radio ready, as I said, and that is not a bad term. I would love to hear them on, KUPD, KWSS, KDKB, whatever it may be. Those guys all show some love to, newer, straightforward, just, grungy, hard rock type stuff. So, yes, great material. And they're going to be playing this evening at one of my absolute favorite venues in the entire Valley, amigos. It's Joe's Grotto. I was actually just there last week for the aforementioned Cindy Love's birthday bash. That was last week, and boy, was it a righteous time. They have 2 stages there, a smaller one and a larger one. Fantastic drink specials. I mean, you just really can't go wrong. It's only $3 to get in if you're 21 or over. As you can see, there's more details on the flyer there. It's on 32nd Street, just north of I believe it's Thunderbird. So yes, correct, Thunder Bizzle. So that is the destination this evening, and that is where everybody needs to be getting their collective butts out to. I'm going to wrap things up here then and extend a grande gracias, as I always do on this program. It's probably pretty amusing hearing a gringo say that, but I just got the love for the Southwest, man, and I love to just have all these different cultures of the fantastic heavy and rock and music that we have here, and just the sights and sounds and languages and all of it. I truly do feel that I am a product of my environment, as all too often we all are, and it is a glorious one at that. I love Arizona, I love this state, and I love all of the music that so many of these righteous bands are producing. I can't believe that it has officially been over 30 episodes of this program now. So I have featured over 30 bands over the 3 seasons of this show. Today is the 9th season, and we do this, 9th episode of the 3rd season. And I usually do things in 11 episode installments, so that means that we are winding down to the tail end of this season. So only going to be 2 more bands featured, and I'm pretty sure I know who they're going to be here in the next couple of days. So yeah, I just cannot say how awesome of an experience it's been, getting my name out there a little bit more so, but even more importantly than that, just putting the spotlight upon this fantastic scene of ours and all of the various types of bands. I mean, I've had everything on here from, folky, acoustic rock, singer-songwriter stuff to, hardcore punk to deathcore craziness like I had yesterday. I mean, variety's the spice of life, as I always like to say, and we have so much of it here in this, cultural melting pot here in the Phoenix metro area and, statewide. That's why I featured bands from up north in Sedona and, Flag, down south in Tucson or whatever they call it. And no, I'm just kidding. That is just a little ASU fan coming out in me. And, with one more sports jab, I am stoked for Arizona State football starting here pretty soon as well. But as I said, the order of the day is music. I want all of you to get out this evening and check out Interfate. And I ask all of you, if you want to check out my written stuff, all you have to do is see that wacky way my name is spelled there, Jaime and Fuego. You can either copy and paste that, or you can just type it into your little, Google search engine stuff, and it's going to bring up all of my articles for Examiner.com, all my recent printed work. Also going to see a link to my YouTube channel, the one that you're listening to right now. And I appreciate anybody who is kind enough to hit that little subscribe button on both of those, both my Examiner and on my YouTube, so that anytime I have a new artist spotlight show, or if I'm tossing out some more of my bootleg footage that I always try to obtain when I'm at a concert, you'll get updates about that. Anytime I have my new weekly article that's coming up on Examiner, my written stuff, you'll get an update to that. So, show a homie some love, man. Come on, do a solid, this local desert dweller music lover. I always appreciate anybody who's willing to, just give a little bit of attention to the stuff that I'm pursuing. So thanks again, everybody. Merci, arigato, danka, gracias, grazie. And I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their day. And get your butts out this evening, as I said, 8 p.m., Interfate. It's going to be sick. So until mañana, everybody, I urge all of you to rock on with your bad selves. Later.